Just like in the candidates, 3 Indians in the Superbet Rapid and Blitz tournament, which is part of the Grand Chess Tour, were trying to win the title in Poland. But they encountered the GOAT, Magnus Carlsen. Now, 3 Indians in that, Praggnanandhaa, Arjun Erigaisi and candidates winner Gukesh, all of them wanted to ensure that they did well against Magnus Carlsen. And out of that, Arjun Erigaisi and if you look at it, Dommaraju Gukesh, both had good tournaments, but unfortunately against the others they came up a cropper. But Praggnanandhaa achieved something absolutely magnificent in this entire Superbet Blitz and Classical tournament. Yes, Magnus Carlsen is the champion. Overall, remember you had 12 rounds of Rapid and you had 18 rounds of Blitz. And after the entire situation, you had Magnus Carlsen win with 26 points, because after the Rapid section, 9 rounds of Rapid that had happened and 18 rounds of Blitz, Wei Yi was leading. Magnus Carlsen was behind, and heading into the last day of the Blitz section, Carlsen was trailing by 2 points, but yet he put on a GOAT display and managed to ensure that he won at least 8 or 9 games. And that is how Wei Yi also crumbled, and because of that, Magnus Carlsen is the winner. But as we had mentioned, Praggnanandhaa was the only Indian who had a realistic chance, because Arjun Erigaisi was way down at the bottom, and also Dommaraju Gukesh was also way down at the bottom. Even in the Rapid section, they still finished at the bottom, and in the Blitz also, Dommaraju Gukesh ended last. Arjun Erigaisi was in the 7th and 6th position, and Praggnanandhaa finished in 4th, because he just fell half a point behind Jan Krzysztof Duda of Poland. But the 4th place finish by Praggnanandhaa does not take into account his phenomenal achievement that he's had, because Praggnanandhaa beat Magnus Carlsen in Rapid. Now that is a phenomenal achievement, because it is the first time in his playing career that he's beaten Carlsen over the board. All his other 3 previous instances had come online. It was never over the board physically. Now, because he beat Magnus, Praggnanandhaa is the only individual amongst the very few who has beaten both Wei Yi and Magnus Carlsen, the number 1 and number 2 ranked players in the Superbet Blitz and Classical tournament. Such was the impact that Praggnanandhaa had that Magnus Carlsen was in a must-win situation, and he admitted that I collapsed against Praggnanandhaa, because he stated, I think my nervous system just collapsed during or after the game against Praggnanandhaa, and after that I just was very poor indeed. Imagine Praggnanandhaa, 18-year-old, ensuring that Magnus Carlsen is a nervous wreck. That is the impact that is had. So yes, Praggnanandhaa may have finished 4th. He didn't manage to do well in the candidates also, but he managed to reduce the greatest player that is alive in the chess circuit at this time to a nervous wreck. And it's because of this achievement, beating both Wei Yi and Magnus Carlsen, Indian chess is on an upswing. Sure, Gukesh, it was a very, very difficult time for him, but he was still learning the ropes when it came to Rapid and Blitz. Magnus Carlsen has an ELO rating of 2,828 in Blitz. In Rapid, he has close to 2,900, and in Classical, he's got 2,830. Now, what is the significance of it? 2,828 in Blitz, it means Magnus Carlsen has played over 100 T20Is, has a strike rate of 250, and he has got an average of 150. That is the brilliance of Magnus Carlsen. But Praggnanandhaa has made him a nervous wreck, and that is the biggest takeaway from the Superbet Blitz and Classical tournament. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Bye-bye.